CFR Network, CFR Sports, no one championship, no UFC, but we did have a Triller Fight Club Legends 2. Interesting events. This thriller organization who are putting on these interesting events. I think overall it was a lot better commentary wise. I think the mixture of music was a little better. It wasn't, from what I could see, loads of weed smoking and all kind of crazy stuff going on. It was a lot more refined. 50 was on there, 50 Cent, aka Curtis, doing his commentary thing. And Donald Trump. Where was the promotion for this? Like, I had no idea he was going to be part of the commentating team. Donald Trump, former president or current president, depending on who you speak to over there in America. Jorge Masvidal, Junior Dos Santos, and I don't know who the other gentleman was. But as I say, overall, it was it was interesting. It was interesting. It was a lot better than the previous. What do we say? There was a lot of concern. Evander Holyfield, 58 years of age, coming in on a week, the real deal Holyfield, coming in on a week's notice, due to the COVID situation with De La Hoya, was it? Taking on Vitor Belfort, the Phenom, 44 years of age, decorated MMA champion in multiple promotions. You'd think, based upon the experience, the fight would have played out very different to how it actually did. But again, just going a little deeper into it, I mean, how was this even sanctioned, man? Like, what are we doing? 50 dude, Evander Holyfield is almost 60 years of age. He had a week to prepare. Visually, aesthetically, he's in shape. We can see that. But he's taken a lot of blows, man. Boxers take a lot of blows. This really, I don't think should have been done. You should have fought someone of his stature and age. Not, no. So it was disappointing. I mean, I don't think Evander Holyfield's hurting money wise. If he is, obviously, he got some dough and stuff. But yeah, that was a weird one. Initially I was thinking, could they have let that go a little bit longer? And maybe, yeah, like they could have. The referee could have actually let that go longer. But looking at the long-term health effects of taking blows, I mean, Evander, it was a poor performance from what we saw. There was no offense. Vitor just went forward and put him down. And then when he was talking to 50 and Porter and then the other guy, he was saying that he used his size, which yeah, he did. But he's talking about he pushed him down with his shoulder or something like that. My man was punching him with his fists. With them big pillows on there, man. He hit you, unfortunately, sibling. What does that do for his legacy? I think number one, he needs to just stop this. Needs to be the final, final. All of these old people coming out of retirement and fighting. I guess money calls and money talks, especially over in America. But yeah, we need to stop this. If they're gonna do this, put some headgear on, man. Put some headgear on. Do it as an exhibition. Protect their physicalities. Ultimately, that's what needs to be taking place. But yeah, it was disappointing. Disappointing. I knew it would pretty much go the way it went. Um, didn't think it'd be that quick. I thought Evander would have been a lot more offensive. Um, but yeah, sad, unfortunately, to see. Sad, sad, sad. But let's go to the good news on the card. Sylvia Anderson Silva even defeats Tito Ortiz in the very first round. Um, very slick, very slick, and it's amazing that towards the his twilight years, age-wise and career-wise, I mean, his last few MMA fights within the UFC were, you know, many losses against some very top competitors, but now he's concentrating solely on the boxing, and he took out Julio Caesar, whatever his name is, my junior, in a technical destruction. I watched it again, and Anderson looked very good. Caesar Jr. or Julio, whatever my youth's name is, he was gassed out from the fifth or sixth round. He tried to do his thing, but Anderson was very elusive. He was throwing that jab out there, that hook, baiting him in, classic Anderson style. Anderson didn't even get a chance to do none of that there because Tito was very aggressive. He used his size, came in 5 pounds over. So it was like a double win, a triple win in essence, double win financially, and obviously the triple header of that is actually getting the victory in the very first round. 3 punches, a hook, another, was it a left, which kind of missed him. Then he got one as he was falling down, and the next one, like, it's plastic fork time. I don't think Ortiz thought that was gonna take place. Um, but yeah, very happy to see that Anderson Silva is getting some KOs, number one, getting some wins and financially getting recompensed. I know the UFC was taking care of him. I don't know how this Triller situation is, and the previous box match, how those purses sort of add up. But it's a what is it? A freak show of sorts. This isn't classical mixed martial arts or kickboxing or boxing. These are worlds colliding, and I think it's a good thing. I think it does have its place when it's done correctly. Main event, no. In essence, what they could have really done is did Vitor versus Silva. That's what they could have done, or even or vice versa. Put the MMA element in there under a boxing rule set. That would have been a bit more fitting rather than, in essence, sacrificing Evander Holyfield. But what is next? What is next for Anderson Silva? I mean, he kind of said he's retiring of sorts in the ring, but after he's obviously talking about, yeah, I'm still bound down to fight. Mentions of Jake Paul and all, which will be an excellent payday. But and for all the stupid stuff, I mean, I don't really get into the Pauls, Logan and Jake and all that kind of. I don't really know them like that. But I will say that they're clearly dedicating their time to the art of boxing. Um, it will be a major step up in competition. And I think he would be collecting an L if he did fight Anderson Silva. So I don't think that is a likely match. I think it's a good step up, and I think he'd really, that would be a really, really big challenge for him. I mean, the Woodley one was a challenge, but Woodley's got something. He's just not flicking that switch and going for it. You know, last round maybe he did, but yes, it's a very interesting landscape, very interesting landscape in this bizarro world of celebrity slash MMA boxing type thing, Showtime slash thriller or Triller even. Yeah. Um, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree? Should Evander Holyfield stepped in and you know, save the quote unquote card? What's next for him? Comment, like, subscribe, and most definitely share.